All right, everybody, welcome back to another Out of the Park 22 video. We are building a super team in Colorado, or I should say we have built a super team in Colorado. I did a live video a couple weeks ago where I basically built a super team in San Diego. Tatis was obviously there, brought over Soto, brought over Acuna, and I got some suggestions along the way, such as how could I leave out Vlad Jr., fair point, and also put this team in Colorado so these guys can mash instead of being in San Diego where their home run totals would be depressed. And I couldn't agree more. So what I did was, after the 2021 season, we sent all those guys to Colorado in commissioner mode, of course. And since we were, kind of unloading a lot of talent from San Diego, we also brought along Manny Machado, one of my favorite players, because I thought that would be more fun. So we're now after the 2031 season. And I got to be honest, I have not looked at how this team did. I know they won 101 games here in 2031, but I thought it would be more fun to go through this and have it be a surprise as I go through it. So I don't know anything that you guys don't know, and I can react to it as I see it. We can see their pitching still sucks. ERA was 13th, current 13th. Soto apparently is a free agent. And that's the other thing, is that I also went in and I signed all of these guys to contracts through the year 2031 and gave all of them no trade clauses. And by all of them, I don't mean Manny. I mean Soto, Acuna, Tatis, and Vlad. Three of those four guys are also juniors, but you know who I'm talking about. So yeah, let's start here. Let's go to the team history page and see if we won any World Series, first of all. So it started in 2022. Oh, look at this. All right, here we go. So we only won one World Series, but we made the postseason every season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 straight with just one World Series. So we're basically the Atlanta Braves. We won the division here. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row, and 6 times total. We've won 100 games every year since 2024, with the peak being in 2027. We won 116 games. I mean, our Pythagorean was very good every year. The ERA, so, real life Rockies, I mean, it fluctuates for sure. But 4.5 is about as good as you're going to do, and they are up over 5 plenty of times. But we were in the 4s here, mid-4s for many seasons here, so that's impressive. Batting average was an obscene 329 here this year. A lot of crazy batting averages. So let's look at some of these guys. Let's look at the individual players that we had here. And so let's start with Vlad. Right, sure, why not? So Vlad is now 32. Oh, and it looks like they re-signed him. Actually, let's look at that. So I think some of these guys were re-signed. Soto is a free agent. I did look at that, so he hasn't signed with anybody yet. So Tatis is re-signed. He's through, or no, this is Tatis's real contract. I didn't touch the guys who were signed later. Wander looks like he re-signed. He's re-signed through 2037. Vlad is re-signed through 2035, and Acuna is re-signed through 2036. So all these guys except Soto were brought back. Oh, and I forgot to say, I don't know if I think I forgot that Wander was on this team too. I think, by the way, I forgot to mention that Wander Franco was here. So all right, let's look at Vlad. So Vlad has not won an MVP, but he's made a bunch of All-Star teams. Looks like he won a Division Series MVP, a bunch of Silver Sluggers. Home run wise, he's at 410 home runs at the age of 32. He's led the league in RBI 3 different times. He has over 1,500 RBI. He's over 2,000 hits. He's got a career WRC plus of 128. The WAR, the first baseman, it's hard to rack up a lot of WARs at first baseman. His high was 4.3. So that's our guy Vlad. So Wander looks like he's playing some second base. Looks like he's won 3 MVP awards in 23, 24, and 27. His career looks obscene. Look at this. He had an 11.3 WAR season. He's averaging 8 WAR per 162. Not a huge power guy, but look at these hits. 2,276 hits, and he's only 30. He's going to be over 3,000 by like his mid-30s if he continues at this pace. So he's led the league in doubles multiple times. He's got 505 career doubles. He's got a WRC plus of 156. He's won 3 MVPs in the postseason, NLCS, a World Series MVP, and a Division Series MVP. Led the league in average 6 different times, on base once. He's got a career average of 350 with a 402 on base. He's got a strikeout percentage of 8.6 and a walk percentage of 8.4, and that clearly he was walking more than he struck out until the last 2 years. Just an insanely good year here, or career here from Wander, as we'd expect. So Fernando Tatis, no MVP awards. He did lead the league in WAR with 7.4, and then put up 7.5 and then 8.9, and then was over 6. But never won an MVP. Really has not led the league in many categories. Runs here. Not a huge power guy. 346 home runs. He's almost to 2,000 hits. 74.2 WAR. I mean, this is an excellent career. Home runs. We talked about 1,048 RBI. And he's got a 366 on base. So, yeah, I mean, not otherworldly here from Fernando Tatis, but really, really good career. And, all right, let's check out Mr. Acuna Jr. before we go find where Soto is. Oh, boy. 2025 MVP, 26, 28, 30, 31. Yeah, look at all these Silver Sluggers, All-Star games. He has 574 home runs, and he is 33 years old, signed right now to play another 5 seasons in Colorado. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Could break some records here. So he's got 100.1 WAR, a nice 169 WRC plus. He's led the league in WAR 5 different times with a career high of 12.7. He's led the league in WRC plus 7 different times with a high of 212. In a year, he hit 68 home runs. He's led the league in home runs. Well, he led in San Diego. He hit 43 home runs in San Diego. And look at this. He was hurt a bunch here. 30 home runs. But look at these games. 118, 114, 118. But then he's been up over one. He's got a 133 here. Another 118 season. But he's really probably missed close to a season's worth of games, if not more, over the course of all his time here. He had 68 home runs, 59, 51, 56. He's led the league in RBI 3 times. He's got over 1,600 RBI in his career. Average 367. He led the league. He won the Triple Crown here in 2030 at the age of 32 with a 377, 455, 711 slash line. He's led the league in slugging percentage 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 straight seasons and counting. Ronald Acuna, it appears, we'll check out Soto, but Acuna appears to possibly have been the best out of all these guys. That is crazy. All right. I should have searched under Juan, huh? I don't think that's the right one. I don't think he's playing in rookie ball for the A's. All right, here he is. So Soto left. Let's see what he's done. Not nearly as much red ink, but yeah, not nearly the career Acuna, but he did put up 9.5 WAR in 2024 and did not take home the MVP. He's led the league in runs 3 times, doubles twice, on base twice. Has not taken home an MVP. He was robbed here, and I mean MVP 6.4, 6.6, 5.9. Those are I'm sure he got votes those years. A 136 WRC plus, 2,100 hits, 316 home runs, an on base of almost 400 at 393. Really, really good career, but nothing compares to Ronald Acuna Jr. Let's look at how these guys if any of them, like where they are in terms of the leaderboards. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So career leader, Wander, and then Acuna. Vlad is here. Manny Machado is ninth all time. So what did Manny do? Manny's still playing at the age of 39. Wow. Did not expect that. So it looks like he played out his career in Colorado, finished his contract, and then went to LA where he's still a good player. So he led the league in RBI once here in Colorado at the age of 33. He went yard 41 times. He's got 569 home runs, 3,165 hits. So Manny was a very good Rocky. 37.4 WAR across 1,081 games. And his career numbers, he's an obvious Hall of Famer with a 3,000 hits and 500 RBI, 79.8 WAR. So, yeah, Manny did his thing. On base percentage, you see Acuna a bunch there, and he's the career leader. Soto's fifth, Wander's fourth. Slugging percentage, Acuna just dominating again, and at the top here, Wander's third. Vlad is sixth. OPS, it's the Acuna Jr. show again. Wander's third. Soto's eighth, and Vlad is ninth. So WAR, oh yeah, check this out. So WAR, we've got Acuna, Wander Franco, Tatis, Soto's fifth. Couldn't catch Todd Helton. Manny's seventh, and Vlad Jr.'s ninth. The top 10 leaderboard is basically our super team. Acuna, Franco, Acuna, Soto, Acuna, Larry Walker, Wander, Tatis. So this must have been the year that Soto or Acuna got hurt for a while, because in 2024 Soto put up 9.5 WAR and Wander put up 9.3 in 2024. Is that the year he missed a lot of games? Yeah, but he put up 7.5 WAR in 118 games that year. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I would say these guys did their thing. Hits, let's see, Wander's second. If he sticks around, he'll probably pass Todd Helton, I'm thinking. He's got several more years on a contract. Then Vlad. So basically, we've got 2 through 6 here. Franco, Vlad, Acuna Jr., Soto, and Tatis. Wander is up here for the top 3 seasons in single-season hits. Wander is going to catch Todd Helton in total bases. Acuna Jr., Guerrero, Soto, and Tatis is here. It's funny when they're all in a row. Let's check out home runs. So Acuna obviously leading the way. He's got the top 5 seasons in franchise history. He's way ahead of Helton. And then we've got Guerrero, Tatis, Franco. Manny is on at 10th with 232. Vlad is making a run at Helton for the lead, franchise lead in career RBI. Man, this is a crazy team. Of course, they're all up there in strikeouts too, because it's modern day baseball. So I'm curious who some of the starters were on these teams. Oh, so Marquez stuck around for a while. Oh, Marquez stuck around for a real long time. He was there till 2029. Oh, 2030. Yeah, and he was very solid. Very solid. 3.5, 4 WAR pitcher a lot of the time. Who's this guy? Victor Juarez, who is a real-life international free agent signing, and he won the 2030 Cy Young. So, breaking news, a Rockies pitcher won the Cy Young 2030, put up 5.4 WAR, struck out 236 guys, led the league in WAR, FIP minus, strikeouts per 9, and base on balls per 9. Sorry, wrong thing. But yeah, so he's 26. He's had some really good seasons. Really, really good pitcher. Only 2 All-Star games, which is just obscene. Maybe he's a second half guy. But he didn't make the All-Star team until 2030. And yeah, wow. That's a really good pitcher. So who else was here for a while? Which Santana is this? Dennis Santana? Is this Jack Leiter? So Jack Leiter was here for a while. Let's look at just MLB. Oh, things didn't work out for Jack in Colorado too well. He really struggled. Is this Carlos Carrasco? Yep, Carlos Carrasco was here. Chrismat. Is that Nate Pearson? Nate Pearson came over for 1 season. He didn't really have much of a career. 5.6 career WAR. Is this Alec Mills? What Mills is it? No, Zane Mills. I'm sorry. Sorry, Zane. So yeah, that's the team. Tony Gonsolin was here a little. But yeah, so anyways, that was fun. I just wanted to see what would happen, and thank you guys for reminding me that I should have Vlad on this team, as well as for suggesting it should be in Colorado, because that's way more fun. These guys would not have had those obscene totals. I mean, they would have been awesome, and they would have won MVPs, and the team would have been unbeatable. Probably better. Actually, they probably would have. Well, I don't know how you can be much better than this team was. I mean, obviously the postseason success wasn't great, but there's a certain randomness in play there. But you know, they put up just crazy numbers. I like how they won 90 games here in 2023 and finished 24 games back, I'm sure, of the Dodgers. But so that's our Rockies super team. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon in the next video. Have a good one.